failed to identify the criminal mastermind behind the case, the mysterious Paulo Sergio.
The police are still looking for Paulo Sergio, right? But we haven't reached the person who is Paulo Sergio yet. But I believe that our continued efforts will lead us to him, and we will ultimately catch him.
I don't believe the police will arrest the heads of this crime, just like they didn't in so many other cases. It's been months since the robbery, and still there is no sign of these people.
I personally cannot understand how the police can arrest part of the gang and not identify the rest. And not, even now, where is the money?
The thieves had stolen nearly 165 million reais, and less than 20 million of this has been recovered to date. So really, who had benefited from the stolen money?
If my clients eventually are convicted, well, it is possible the money they paid me with may have come from the central bank. Honestly, it would not make me feel bad, not at all. Why? Because it was spectacular, very well engineered, nobody was killed, nobody got hurt, nobody's life was at stake. They worked really hard for that money. They sweat for it, dug a tunnel, 3 months. It gets really hot in there. Here in Fortaleza, you have been there, experienced the 40 degrees. Imagine inside a tunnel, how much more could the temperature rise? They sacrificed themselves.
Whilst the gang members will each have received a cut, police suspect the lion's share of the money is being used by the PCC to fund their activities, including drug trafficking and kidnapping.
The logic of the crime is capitalist. What you take in one robbery is to finance another robbery, and so it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. One robbery pays for other robberies. With a robbery, you can buy weapons. You see, with the weapons, you can carry out other robberies.
This 164 million, without a doubt, wasn't divided up between the participants. No way. That's an absolute fact.
But the only man who knows the truth is still at large.
The money mostly is reinvested. I mean, what would a guy like me do with 165 million reais? It's not as if I can go out and buy a Ferrari or a yacht. The feds would be on me in seconds. Sure, we hold back a little each. In this business, you never do know what will happen to you from one day to the next. And most of the guys have got families to provide for. But the vast part, that goes towards the next job. Whether that'll be a tunnel or not hasn't been decided. Perhaps we can beat our own record. If I can get the guys together again, then maybe we can go for it. I just have to pick the right team.